Welcome to Into the Brick of It. Today, we're going to look at New Asgard. This set looked like it had a ton of potential to be a stop-motion set, so I wanted to put it together and try it out. First, I did the stop-motion build. It was a very fun build. There is a lot of good techniques in here and a lot of details, and I also tried to make moving parts throughout the whole stop-motion build just to practice a little bit. It's just a good way to practice and get better at multiple pieces moving throughout a stop motion. As I was putting it together, I had some ideas on how to do a stop motion or what storyline I would use for it. All in all, the details are amazing, and I thought there'd be a lot of things I could do stop motion with. So let's take a look at my first test. It's a little shaky and there's not a lot of room to work, and that presented a problem. If you look at the set, you can see that it's got stuff everywhere. Maybe if you took the pieces and parts out, it would be better. The detail, however, is incredible. The opening door, all of the different bricks, I think they did a really good job putting this one together. And on the inside, there's so much detail, but look at the size of it compared to a Coke can. Now you can see why maybe I had some problems doing a stop motion with this one. Let's take a look at my workspace. Look how cramped that is. Just ignore the bug spray. It was there and I needed something to prop it up on. But now you can see why it was difficult to do. Let's take a look at the extra pieces. There were extra pieces at the end of bag one, and you know what? I went back and looked, but they're actually used at the end of the build. And here's stop motion test 2. I cleared out the scene, and I made it a little bit easier to move around. Definitely it helped, but it's still a little bit small. For that reason, I'm giving this set only 3 out of 5 stars, but only when it comes to the stop motion. As a set overall, I think it's a 5 out of 5. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more reviews on sets and how they would work with stop motion, hit subscribe or maybe drop a like. Thanks, see you next time, and until then, play well.